rock stars and teen Mars, and I don't know, I shouldn't be recording right now. Welcome back to Comic Candy News, and this week, as you can see, I picked up quite a few comics. Now, it was really hard for me to pick my top favorites. There were so many great comics this week, but I'm going to do the best I can to show you at least my top 4, 5, 6, 14. We'll see how it goes. It's really hard to narrow it down to my favorites for the week. So instead of my usual 4, it's gonna be more like a 5.5. So for the 5.5, which is technically 6 because I can do math, coming in at number 6 is Justice League America. I mainly want to do a quick shout out for this one. It was really fun to read, and the cover of the issues were really interesting because each cover had a different member of Justice League. So I picked up myself some Aquaman. Now, he is my favorite. You can make fun of him all you want. You think, Michelle, you said you married Superman. Why didn't you pick him up? Well, because, you know, you love and you learn and you move on, and I have a new favorite. What can I say? I always enjoy the Justice Leagues just because all of the superheroes are combined. I like seeing teamwork and camaraderie, what can I say? And I am enjoying this one. I honestly haven't read it since the New 52, and I enjoyed it then, and I'm still enjoying it now. The storyline is pretty fantastic. Coming in, number 5 is The Runaways. Now, Runaways is part of Battle World, so it's tied together with the other stories happening in Marvel. And since the person who's kind of in control of everything, the god of this universe, is Doom, the school that these mutant teens are attending is no longer Charles Xavier School. That does not exist, and it is Victor Von Doom's Institute for Gifted Youths. It's quite a mouthful to say. It's a fun comic. You have Jubilee and Cloak and Dagger, but my favorite is definitely this chick here. She's 11 years old. Her nickname's Bruiser because she's pretty much invincible and will give you bruises. Number 4 this week is Prez, the first teen president. Prez is set in the distant future, but not too distant, where you can vote for your president via Twitter. And during this era, the rich definitely got richer and the poor got way poorer. Probably wondering how a teen could become president of the United States, even in the far, far future. And it's pretty simple, you know, just popular vote. You just need that one YouTube video to get you famous, and she had that one. In fact, you don't even know her name yet. They call her the Corn Dog Girl. So check out Prez. The artwork's great, the story is really smart and really funny, and I really enjoyed it. I think you will too. Number 3, Black Canary. Now, I do have to give a huge shout out to AJ over at Fat Collectibles. I wasn't gonna get it, but he convinced me to, and I'm glad he did. It's a really rockin' story, like literally punk rock story. Black Canary signs a contract and literally becomes a freaking rock star. She essentially needs to make money to rebuild her life, rebuild her dojo, and get her team back together. So she's just trying to hurry up and get there by making money through rock concerts. I mean, how rad is that? And obviously, wherever she goes, trouble's gonna follow her. So you're gonna get into some shenanigans that way. I love the art, very punk rock feel to it, and the story is great. I really want you to check it out. Check out Black Canary and the most dangerous band in America. Number 2 comic this week is the second issue of Oh, Killstrike. This is a hilarious comic. If you love those over-the-top action comics that were happening in the 90s with like Arnold Schwarzenegger and the big muscles, you love this because it's pretty much making fun of itself. For the first issue, this guy here collected comics about Killstrike, the big guy here, and it was a terrible comic, absolutely terrible comic, ripped to shreds, but he held on to it because he loved it so much, and now they're worth like millions and millions of dollars. So he goes back home, he goes to his attic, open up the comic, and out pops this guy, literally off the pages. And now he needs to figure out what the heck's going on, and so they're going on adventures, trying to solve crimes, but Killstrike thinks that his universe is real and doesn't understand anything, and why a woman doesn't have big boobs and butts all the time just doesn't make sense to him, and why anyone doesn't want to fight doesn't make sense to him. It's a really funny comic. Definitely check out Oh Killstrike. And my number one favorite read this week is The Fiction. Now this is a great comic exploring the imagination. There's a group of kids that opened up a book, and whatever they read happened around them, like a really bad acid trip. And then one of their friends ended up getting stuck in the book somehow, and they didn't question it, and now they're all adults trying to figure out what is happening. The art is very bright and bold in this comic. I really enjoyed it. It helped with the imagination and being trapped inside of the book aspect of it. The writing is really good. I love anything that's out of the ordinary, magical type deal, so I definitely enjoy this one. I want you to enjoy it too, so pick up The Fiction. That's it for Comic Candy News this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe as well. And let's have a conversation. I want to be friends. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or even leave a comment down below. What are some comics you're reading? What are you looking forward to, and what's coming out, even TV shows or movies? I want to chat. So please enjoy, and I will see you next week.